Off we go from the Steel City. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Hurts again. After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Don't jump. Ready?
2nd down. It's Fields. There's Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it first and goal.
Angel.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Good night.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And He'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Fields now on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Harris. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here.
And he's in. At Fireman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So the moment that quarterback drops back on 4th down, Mike, he really has two choices. The first one is easy. That ball's got to come out of his hand, be thrown past the marker, and try to convert that 1st down. The other option is trying to make a run for it himself. I think in this case, though, the defense, they really planned for both options, and he was forced to throw something he didn't love, and it resulted in the pick. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Alpha. Here we go, son.
Now Fields. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job.
And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free. 100 racks, she be tempted. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And we're underway here in South Philly. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Great. Set. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Great. Set. 73. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. That one is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Dak gonna put it up right away. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck to this pass rush.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Dak facing third and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
A run with Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
No touch that. No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Prescott on first down. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll throw again. Dak. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. To the air again. Prescott. To the left side. Caught by Lamb. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great, set.
Dotson, the man in motion. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Great, set.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Great, set.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Hurts again. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On first down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Throwing is Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 2. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. In motion, Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's a handoff to Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
It's a turnover on down.
Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
First down, Prescott. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Cooks going in motion. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. To throw is Dak. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. This lead will stay right where it is. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Back to Mixon on first down. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud out of the gun here. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance. Keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Stroud and company going for it. That one complete. It's tanked down. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, 28 yards. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
And Stroud now to throw.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Nike taxi. 11.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Ncaa Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Now, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
EQ. Here we go.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Slot man moves right.
Go.
Now it's Fields. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Here we go. Stay high.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now Stroud.
Buying time to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second down and 6 now.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
From the 41, here's second and 6. Stroud. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Out of the shotgun, they run with Ncaa. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Second and 6. Stroud to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here's Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Ncaa.
And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Here we go.
39-yard line.
Back to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Fields now to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Stroud looking to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
Picked up by Ncaa Fitzpatrick.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, You start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
They'll roll him out right.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Here we go. South.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Stroud.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it.
Down the right sideline.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Stroud.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
An option handoff given to Harris.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for. So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A handoff to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Stroud.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Stephon Diggs. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Texans may have recovered. They did recover. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. We're good.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers